I'm Kurt Arns for Farm Progress and Nebraska Farmer, and I'm reporting today from my farm near Crofton, Nebraska. And this is a Dealing with the Drought report. What a difference a year makes. Last year, at this time, Gavin's Point Dam, which is located approximately 18 miles north of Crofton, along the Missouri River, the last of the flood control dams on the Missouri, was releasing over 160,000 cubic feet per second of water through the dam gates and down the Missouri River, wreaking havoc with communities, farmers, and all kinds of shareholders and residents along the Missouri, up and down through Nebraska, Iowa, and Missouri, and on downstream. Shareholders, residents, farmers, community folks dealt with this flood all through the summer of 2011. It was known as the Great Flood, the flood of a 500-year period by the Corps of Engineers. It was a year of excessive rainfall, excessive snowpack in the northern Rockies, and more water than we knew what to do with. Contrast that to this year. This June, right here at our farm, we only received 40/100ths of precipitation, compared to 9 inches last year. Through the first 2 weeks of July, we've only received about 5/100ths. So for a farmer, when you have to keep track of the rainfall in hundredths instead of inches, you know you're having a tough growing season. Farmers around our area are looking at chopping drought-stressed corn. They're worried about nitrate poisoning on their cattle for corn that they do chop or that they allow cattle to graze, because much of the leaves, the lower stem area of the corn is firing. A secondary problem, and just as important for cattle producers around these parts, is the lack of range. A lot of pastures and good grasslands were torn up this past year and put into row crops. And so pastures that were already short and stressed are now overly stressed out and pretty much gone. The drought has affected it so much that many farmers in our area have been feeding hay for about a month or so. We're not sure what the forecast holds. Meteorologists in the area are forecasting pretty much zero precipitation over the next 2 weeks and above normal temperatures. So it's hard to see the upside in a year that has been as dry as anyone around here can remember. I'm Kurt Arns with videographer Zachary Arns here at the Arns Farm near Crofton, Nebraska for Farm Progress and Nebraska Farmer. And this is this week's Dealing with the Drought report.